Hey everybody, welcome back. Not Timmy 66, back in the house, right? Look at today. It's a little bit better, right? At least we don't have as much moisture falling from the sky. But again, that's not what we came here to talk about. Let's talk about jobs, man. Let's do it. So how the heck is everybody doing today? Welcome back to Not Timmy 66. I hope this video finds everybody well. It's kind of chilly. I got my coat on. Yeah. It's kind of chilly today, guys. So let's talk about jobs, right? What do we do if we can't go to work for the United States Post Office? What other jobs are out there, man? Are there any jobs? What if I don't have a degree, man? What if I'm not college educated? What do I do then? Where do I go to look to find a really good paying job that's not going to require a degree? Well, you guys that don't know me very well may not know much about my job history and where I came from before I started doing YouTube videos, right? And what all entails Not Timmy 66's working life, right? Guys, I've always worked. I've worked since I was probably 14. Yeah, I was going to say 13, but 14 years of age, right? And yeah, I am college educated. Went back to school, got my degree. It's not required for the United States Post Office, but yeah, I got my 4-year degree. So no non-disclosure there or anything like that. And does it help me get a job? Guys, I don't really know, man, because to be honest with you, out of the whole time and all that money I spent on my 4-year degree, I never really used it. It's crazy. And I'm a firm believer in the fact that you probably don't need to get a 4-year degree just to get a decent job. Matter of fact, I would almost recommend against it. Can you send your kids to college? Should you? Yes, because there's still it looks good on a resume and it does help, right? But the opinions go both ways. And to be honest with you, a lot of times, guys, degrees aren't going to help you as much as a skilled trade. So the first part of my working life, to be honest with you guys, was a lot of corporate stuff. Started out in customer service, working in call centers, doing all that sort of thing, and working my way up through the ranks to be a supervisor in a call center and to, become a trainer, a corporate trainer. I did that for a while, which I liked that job. I obviously don't have any trouble speaking. My biggest problem is shutting up, right? But I decided that it'd be smart at one point to go back to school, and I did that. I took some time and I went back to school and I got my degree. And guys, I don't use it. I have a bachelor's degree. It's a BS, Bachelor's of Science, for all you smart asses out there, in psychology with a minor in biblical studies. At that point in my life, I was planning on doing different things, and I figured I needed a degree to do that, man. If I just had that degree, then I would find my dream job. Guys, I've worked really good jobs that are not degree required, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about some of them jobs, what we can do if maybe we're stuck in a skilled trade. Maybe we're stuck in a trade that we hate, that we've done forever. Maybe we've done warehouse work for years and years and years, and we're getting up there, we're getting a little longer in the tooth or whatever, and we decide it's really not for us anymore and we want to move on. So what would my suggestions be? Because there's tons of jobs out there, right? You can always get a job, but I'm talking about a good paying job. And it depends on your level of physicality, how much physical work you can do and stuff like that. But number one, guys, on my list, and the number one demand, numero uno, will be truck driving. That's right. I used to drive a truck. I am a current CDLA holder, and I'm telling you guys, truck driving doesn't require a degree. It doesn't require any kind of specialized training, because most of the companies nowadays are going to hire you and train you to do the job. As long as you don't have any physical limitations that might hold you back. Right? Like if you are diabetic that has to have injections, or there's certain medical conditions that can hold you back from getting the job. Now, I would definitely speak with a recruiter before I ever threw in to do this job, because truck driving, guys, is not just a job, it's a lifestyle. It really is. And I can tell you from experience that it pays really well. If you're looking for a job where you can pull in clear, not net, but clear, after everything's taken out, about $2,000 a week, truck driving is for you. Now, it has a requirement of being out on the road, being gone. So if you're a family guy and you got small kids, you really want to think about it before it'd be something that you would ever want to just jump to do. You are gone a lot as an over-the-road truck driver. But that's not all there is to truck driving, man. There's all different kinds of positions that open up and that are available to you once you become a CDL holder and have some experience under your belt. You can do local work where you're home every night. You can drive for construction companies. You can work, like here in Texas especially, like the oil fields. You can work in the oil fields. And that's not over the road as much, right? There's all different kinds of jobs for truck driving, and they pay really well, guys. We're talking, most truck drivers are averaging around, I would say on the low end, maybe the low end, 55 to 60,000 a year, and median would be about 85,000, moving on up to 100,000 plus. And there's different aspects of the job you can get into that pay better. Like, you ever see the guys that haul the big houses, the oversized loads and stuff like that? Those guys make some money. And not only that, as a CDL holder, you can get a job as a cement mix driver. You can get a job driving the trash trucks that pick up everybody's garbage. You can do those sort of things. It opens up hundreds and hundreds of different jobs that are available that, having a CDL is a skill, right? That, as long as you want to do the job and you like to drive and you like to travel and you like those things, the job might be for you. That would be my number one suggestion for something that can happen pretty quick, that you can get out there, you can get the training done, and you can get out there and start making a really decent living. And if you're sick of being tied down to a desk all day, if you're sick of being tied to that warehouse or the 9 to 5 grind or whatever, truck driving might be for you, man. It might be. And what other, I gotta stop this just to say, have you guys ever been walking through a store, where they got the music playing, right? Because I was just in Walmart, and you find that you're walking with the beat of some song you hate, like, what you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she's gone? I had to stop because I was walking with a beat, and I'm like, I'm in some kind of a video right now, aren't I? Anyway, I digress. That has nothing to do with jobs. I just decided to throw that in there. It's kind of crazy. IT is another one. I have a really good friend that basically reinvented himself doing IT. And he got himself into a job training program where he didn't pay anything to actually get into the field. If you guys look at your workforce, like we have here in Texas, the one I know is Texas Workforce Commission. They have job programs available that if you've been laid off of a job, or if you're looking to retrain yourself, learn a new skill and stuff like that, in a lot of cases, they're going to pay for your schooling to be able to go get these jobs, right? And IT is one of them that he went through here. Now, if the job, I don't know in Texas if the job training program is still available or not, but I know that's how he started getting his certifications. He did go on later to go ahead and get his degree because it just looks better on a resume to get a degree. But he started out with no degree that I'm aware of. And you don't have to have a college degree to do IT work, computer work, stuff like that, security or engineering or any of those repair jobs or any of those things like that. You just have to get the certifications, and you have to have the training to get the certifications. But a lot of cases, your state you may want to look into that. We'll pay for that, so you can get your foot in the door there. It may not start out the best, but I'm telling you guys, I think he's been in it for like 4 years now, and he's making, I think, over $100,000 a year. I mean, Jeff, if you watch this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's making pretty good money doing that. So IT is another field, if I can talk right, that you can look into, especially if you get some physical limitations to where you're not going to be able to be up on your feet and working the 12-hour shifts and stuff like that that are available. And guess what, guys? Truck driving, IT work, any of that stuff, those two that I've already mentioned, transfer over to the post office, right? There's always an angle, but they transfer over. There's MVO, motor vehicle operator jobs, that start at like $25 an hour at the post office, right? So you got your CDL, might be one to look into. I mean, I've got my CDL and I've definitely looked into it, right? Because it pays well, and if I decide to make that jump, definitely would be worth it, because it pays really, really well. Plus, you get all the benefits. Also, do you not think that the United States Postal Service has IT positions? Sure they do, man. Sure they do. So there's some options for you right there. And guys, you can move to different positions within the post office once you get your foot in the door, right? You don't have to stay as a mail handler forever or whatever. The guy that did my orientation when I hired in as a CCA told us a little bit about his backstory. Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the road because I'm trying to back out of Walmart's parking lot, and that gets a little crazy. But he started out on the plant floor. I believe he was a PSE, a clerk. And he worked in that position for years and got tired of it. And I guess he got upset about a certain job bid or something like that. He told us a little bit of the story. And he started looking at what the internal jobs were available. Now he works in HR, doing orientation classes, man, making really good money. And he's probably a Monday through Friday job where he's out of there at 5 o'clock every day, right? More normal hours and things like that. So always keep your options open is what I'm saying. And I'm also saying that there's positions out there that if you physically can't do the manual labor that's required, don't give up on the post office, man. There's custodial positions that may not be as on your feet as much. There's, like I said, IT, get yourself that skill and look at the post office then. Truck driving is another one. 9 times out of 10, guys, most of the truck driving jobs are no-touch freight. You're not loading and unloading the truck, man. People do that for you. You're driving the vehicle from point A to point B, and they're paying you really well to do it. And I keep harping on the truck driving thing because it's in high demand right now. There's a high need for truck drivers, and they're paying people really, really well. Back when I started truck driving, I think it was, you were lucky to get 21 cents a mile. Now it's up to like 80 cents a mile. Come on, man. That's why I'm saying that clear, after taxes and everything, you're looking at anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a week. Sorry, I have an idiot squad up here. Let me show you. Sure, I'm turning, but you go ahead and pull out right in front of me. That's fine. You go ahead and do that. No, I got another idiot. You know what's more dangerous, guys, than rush hour traffic? Retiree traffic. I'm sorry, guys. Retiree traffic is crazy, man. Those folks are crazy, man. They'll run you over. You gotta be careful. But just keep your options open, man. That's all I'm saying. Is if a certain position you don't think you can do, look into other jobs, because right now, man, it's a job seekers market. It is definitely a job seekers market. It is not a market for the employer. It's a market for the employee, as long as you're wanting to work. And plus, there's all kinds of jobs as far as delivery work goes. We all know delivery work ain't going anywhere anytime soon. There's Amazon that's always hiring, FedEx Ground, UPS, United Postal Service. There's all those positions that are available. So there's tons of jobs out there, man. All I'm saying is you gotta go get them. Go after them. Go get them. So guys, I just really wanted to kind of mention some things to you today that might be of some assistance, because Downriver Traveler, I feel your pain, man. You turn down a position as an MHA. you're stuck in a position, it sounds like, that you've done for years and that you're sick of, and that you want to move into other positions and do other things in your life. And I get that, man. I get that 100%. So kind of this video is for you, man. And it's also for anybody else that might be looking. So I guess to kind of recap everything, keep your options open. Look into other fields, look into job training programs, and look into just doing things that can better yourself, man, because there are jobs out there that you do not need a college degree for, that you can get trained for and make a dang good wage. And it also transfers over to the post office too. You can do whatever you want within the post office once you get your foot in the door, right? I'm a prime example. I started out as a CCA, now I'm moving to MHA, right? I'm moving to a position that, you know, physically some of the delivery aspects of delivery work are not going to work for me anymore, but I can do the MHA job, so I'm moving over there. And who knows, I may move to a different position once I get in there. It just depends on what's going on. But just keep your options open. Don't get depressed about it. Keep a positive attitude. And overall, more than anything else, man, just make it count, man. Whatever it's going to be that you're going to look into, make it count. Whether it be the post office, whether it be, I think I said United Postal Service before I meant United Parcel Service. Whatever it is, man, IT work, whatever it's going to be, man, just keep your options open and really look into it, because now is the time. And truck driving is another one that's just awesome. If you can do the work, if you can be gone and you can make the commitment to do that, it's something that will carry with you. As a Class A CDL holder, I'm telling you right now that I never, ever, day doesn't go by that I don't get an email from somebody going, hey, would you like to come to work for us? So believe me, getting that CDL is a good thing. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. I'm going to keep this one as short as I possibly can and not try to repeat myself over and over a million times. My wife critiqued my videos, and she's like, why do you keep saying the same things over and over? You already said that. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to be more professional as a YouTuber. Anyway, guys, not Timmy66. I am going to go ahead and sign out. If you got any questions or anything like that, feel free to chime in. Man, I love the comments. I think we're at 230 some subscribers now. Channel is growing, and it's all because of you guys. It really has nothing to do with me. It's all because of you. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for disliking the videos. Thank you for interacting with the videos with your comments, concerns, and questions. You guys got anything for me? Definitely hit me up in the comment section below. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day, no matter what you do in life, no matter what job you pick, no matter what your adventure is. Make it count. Not Timmy66, guys. I'm out.